All right. So we reacted to the teaser, or I reacted to the teaser trailer for the One Piece Netflix show. Now we're gonna react to the official trailer, not teaser, of the Netflix One Piece show. I like the teaser. That's literally all I have to say. If you guys want to watch me react to it, you know what to do. Go look up that video. It's on the channel. I reacted to it like I think only 2 weeks ago, so it's fairly recent. And also this show is coming out fairly soon, like fairly soon. I don't know how else to put it. Like the teaser came out. That was the first time we ever saw like proper footage, and that was like 3 weeks ago. And this is, at the time of recording this, the show is going to come out in like a month and a half. So that means we literally saw no footage up until like 2 months before it was going to come out, which is it's pretty crazy. But it looks good. It doesn't look too bad to me. But obviously this trailer is going to show more story beats and stuff and proper things. But we'll get into what, you know, the comparisons between the teaser and the trailer when I actually react to this trailer, which will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Roger. Goldie. Roger.
I found everything this world has to offer.
Huh.
Free yourselves. Take to the seas. My treasure is yours to find.
Huh. Is that... No. Was that Garp?
So what do you say? Are you with me?
Luffy, that's a seagull, you idiot.
Why would anyone want to be a pirate? Just a best there is.
Oh, that was Kobe, huh?
Wind in your back. Salty seer. Loyal crew by your side.
It's perfect.
Is it? We're Jolly Roger. We are the Straw Hat crew.
Okay.
We're heading up to the Grand Line.
Treacherous stretch of ocean with bigger islands.
She sounds like Nami, you know.
That's where we're gonna find the One Piece.
Chiefly making enemies everywhere we go.
Wow. Wow. Huh. That looks pretty good.
Luffy, they are hunting you.
Ooh, Sanji.
Guys, save your ass.
The fish. Wait, the fishmen. Okay, they're already fighting.
You'll have to excuse them. They're idiots.
They're fighting it. Nice, perfect. It's not bad, man.
Our crew can handle anything.
Interesting. Oh, Arlong.
With the kindness of killing you all together.
Hmm.
You're my captain from now until the end.
Wow. Oh.
Your ass, 'cause no one messes with my friends.
Shanks? Mihawk? Woo! Okay. It does look a little stiff. Oh!
What's so special about you?
I'm a rubber man. Woo! Nice.
And I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Cool. It's quirky.
I didn't know there were so many pirates. It's terrible. I know, right? Where's my face?
It's good. It's good. They got his charm. Let's call it Luffy's charm. They have Luffy's charm down. I like it. You know, I don't want to get people too excited because, like, as a guy who was raised with One Piece, I think this is good. I don't. How do I put this? I think it's good. Is it TV show good? I don't know, because you guys gotta remember there's levels to this, right? So okay, this is I think this is a good point to kind of put out here now. If this is okay, it might not still work. What I mean is there's a lot of budget put into this, and it's a huge leap for Netflix. This and the Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff, which I will maybe react to that part. I'm a little more sensitive about, just because I've already been heartbroken once from M. Night Shyamalan stuff. But that's different. That's a completely different property. Let's not bring that into this. So they're taking two really big leaps with shows that are notoriously like going to be hard to adapt in live action. The big reason, effects. Like, bro, this Avatar, they're based in creative, imaginative worlds, right? Where people have superpowers. Like, how are you going to show that? And not like The Boys, you know, or like superhero kind of superpowers. Like, random stuff that, especially considering this is an anime, random stuff that goes beyond just like, oh, he's a rubber man, like Mr. Fantastic. It's like, no, Zoro's this swordsman that has hyper exaggerated, like we saw Sanji. He looks a little stiff with some of his movements, but it makes sense. It looks like he's on wires, but it makes sense. Because it's like, well, dude, we can't really show how, like, the same way in anime where they disappear, like Dragon Ball style, they just dash, you know, and Sanji goes randomly with a kick, you know, like, you get more force out of animation. I know a lot of people are animation stans. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I think there's pros and cons to both, like, for sure. But that's the limitations you have to accept here. And so, to me, we understand that, but the actual thing that needs to carry this is the story. We know what the story is, but clearly some characters are here where I'm like, what's happening? You know, there's some shots, I didn't ignore them, guys. There's some shots where I'm like, that doesn't happen in the show. First off, Garp could appear, it makes sense timeline wise, like Garp does have a moment where he does show up, but it's not to the, I'm not gonna, obviously if you guys haven't seen One Piece and this is your way of seeing One Piece, then I think it will be kind of accurate, but like, how do I do this without like spoiling too much? You know what? I'll just say it. Whatever. Not the Garp thing, because that makes sense based on the anime context. It relates to Kobe. But Alvida and Luffy, for some reason, Luffy has the Going Merry, and Alvida has her ship, and they're meeting again. Weird instance. I'm pretty sure that's what happens, because I think it's Alvida's ship that they're docked beside with the Going Merry. I'm pretty certain. Oh no, it's the Baratier. Oh, never mind. So it's still no, it's still accurate. Okay. So maybe it is going to be pretty loyal to this stuff. I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, what do you think of Arlong? He looks like a fishman. Yeah, makes sense. The voice, I'm not picky about it. The thing is, I'm not so picky about like how accurate it is. Oh, what did you think about the chop fruit? Like, demonstrate. It looks good. Gummo Gatling looks great, actually. You know what's the ironic part? Is I actually think the devil fruit parts, they got pretty well. They did pretty good. The fishman, the exaggerated parts of One Piece, I think they've done well here. But that, also, you got to consider that's because they spend a lot of money on this, you know? So, I'm hoping the actual, like, acting and the story can make this give the audience enough where we like this enough, and even people that don't like have never seen One Piece will also still like this show, that like Netflix can get their money back. That's the important part, because if Netflix doesn't get their money back, they're not doing this again. It's just not smart. I think it's cool that in this trailer we got more of Luffy being Luffy, like him talking to a seagull, him being like, yeah, this is terrible. Where's my face? You know, like it's a very like Luffy mannerisms. That makes sense. I kind of wish Usopp had more opportunities to like speak. He seems fine, but I obviously haven't seen him in a scene. We obviously got to see Sanji and Zoro have their exchanges, which is cool. Nami sounds exactly like Nami. We got to see Mihawk and Shanks. Mihawk looks good. Shanks looks good. It's cool because it seems like Buggy, we're gonna have a more, like in the anime, we didn't actually get like a tense, like a proper Buggy atmosphere. So it seems like in this one we're gonna have a more Buggy centric atmosphere, which will be really cool. But yeah, no, Garp does show up, and I'm just looking through. Arlong Park looks decent. It looks a little smaller, but like it's funny because the Baratie to me seems a lot bigger. well, I guess it's accurate to scale, but the Baratie seems massive compared to like Arlong Park seems a little more calm. There's some instances in this show that are kind of interesting. I'm really looking at Shanks. Looks interesting. Yeah, Goldie Roger too. I think he's fine. And like these are, here's the thing, right? These are things that we're going to grow more comfortable with, assuming the show progresses. If the show progresses, then we'll be fine with these castings and everything, and we'll get used to these actors as these characters. I think Kobe's actually really good, to be 100% honest. But yeah, I'm giving this show a lot of props, but that doesn't mean that I think it's going to last just off of this. You know, I need to see like how are they pacing the show? How many episodes? You know, I don't know these things, right? And regardless of episode count, like, does it properly translate into a good show objectively, regardless of how much fan service are we actually getting here? Because I'll tell you right now, this show is easily going to give us a lot of fan service based on like, you know, if you're a One Piece fan, you're going to enjoy like almost every minute of this in terms of like being like, oh my god, I'm seeing this live, like it's cool. But yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Smoker, which is strange. But maybe they'll hold off on that. I'm very interested as to how they're gonna do Logia, since Smoker is the first Logia, and I don't know if maybe they're gonna save it to the very end because they're like, that was expensive, so we're gonna make it so it's like we don't need to show him, so we won't show him until, you know, because plus he translates toward the end of it. But yeah, I liked it a lot. Let me know. Obviously we saw some Easter eggs. We saw Bellamy, his bounty, Foxy, his bounty. You know, the bounty posters, they're Easter eggs, and it's more foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing to those characters. So obviously they're trying to tell us like, hey man, make sure the show does enjoy the show, please, because we'll keep doing it, and we'll go until the very end. But yeah, it gets harder. That's the thing. This show gets harder and harder to do as the story progresses, because things get wilder and wilder, right? And we know that. If you're a One Piece fan, you know that. It gets much harder to do this stuff in live action as you progress through the story. I actually think, hot take, a very, very important part is going to be the chemistry of the cast. I think the chemistry of these character interactions are really going to carry this show, because if this doesn't work, if it feels wonky, if it feels clunky, so far as Sanji and Zoro are cool, Zoro and Luffy seem fine. I need to see those deeper moments though, like the Zoro being first, like his proper right hand kind of moments, situations, those things like that, like Luffy and Usopp being best friends, like almost brothers, you know what I mean, in terms of like their goofiness together. I need to see the chemistry with the crew, and then obviously the progression of the story. But I think the chemistry of the crew is hopefully going to hold things a lot. I think that's kind of where the glue lies. But yeah, we'll see. But if you guys enjoyed this reaction, you know what to do. Let the like button, smash that sub button. I appreciate all that stuff. You know, it's just that YouTube stuff. It helps the channel, helps me out, and you know, gets me to want to upload more stuff, and tells me that you like and are excited for live action Netflix One Piece stuff. But I'll probably react to the show, maybe. I'm gonna wait till ratings. Listen, I understand ratings, reviews are not everything, but I still think. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm still a little wary. I'm cautious. Let's put it that way. I'm cautious for this, but I don't think it'll be horrible. It won't be horrible. I just hope it's not bad. So we'll see. But let me know down below if you guys are excited for this, if I missed anything. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Take care, peace, and goodbye.